So we're just using a 2-part Bondo body filler, stage 3. Works pretty well, has a hardener here. I found the last couple times when we've done these, it's probably been more likely than not, probably less is better than too much, because it hardens not super quickly, but it does harden pretty quickly. So unless you're going to put a lot on, like you need a deep hole, I would probably go with less rather than more. It's easier to make a little extra batch than to have thing. As per the instructions, do not put hard cream or cream hardener in to this container. You take the stuff out of the container and then do it on the outside. So
because if you put the hardener inside of the can, the entire thing will just go.
No, but people will be like, it's just easier, I'll just put it in the can, it won't work. So this is probably actually a little too much, but I'm gonna put about half of that on here.
Because once you put it in the hardener, about a few minutes later, it'll actually harden, like really
That's the
hard.
point, right?
So never put it inside the can, because that is
so
just...
I'm only gonna put a little bit here on the side. Probably about that much is all you need for what I do. You might experiment a little more with it, that sort of thing. We're gonna go ahead and mix it together. Get a good consistency, sort of this kind of terracotta color. A little more red than terracotta, I guess. But almost that, or a little more gray.
What's terracotta?
It's like what they used to do, like roof tiles and like pottery in the South. Wow. Okay.
Wait, oh yeah, terracotta is like clay.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go and put this on. I'm gonna put a little bit on just to put it on here. I'm not doing anything super fancy in terms of like application. Know that the more you put on, if you put too much on here, you're gonna end up regretting it, because you'll have to do more sanding later, and this stuff is hard. It's all get out, which is kind of the point. But you want to make sure that you get enough in there that you don't have to do it just over and over again, sand it and then sand it twice. So it's kind of a balance. Because of the ridges and that sort of thing, it's not like doing a car where you can just kind of like smooth it. There's a lot of ups and downs on this particular setup, so I want to make sure we're getting as much as we can in there without pulling any out, which I'm doing right now. It's a tough one right here.
It smells terrible.
It doesn't smell great, does it?
Nope. But it's not toxic.
Well, I wouldn't say it's not toxic, but it's not really.
I guess if you breathe this in for more than 10 minutes, I guess it'll affect your body.
Wouldn't be something you'd recommend breathing in very much, for sure.
Yeah, but since it hardens really quickly, it's actually not. I'm actually only gonna be breathing in it for a few minutes.
I only have a few minute time to really do this, right?
So you better hurry. Honey, can I help you?
At this point, I'm gonna have you help me sand when I get done. It's really hard right now. It's not that I don't think you could do it, but it's.
Yeah,
I probably wouldn't do a good job of explaining it to you in enough time to get you to do it. But a couple times you can watch, and then maybe we can have you.
I did it last time, but I guess since I did it with all my brothers, kind of got a mess.
You did fine. So this side here, there's a little bit of a dimple on this side, right here and right here. Now I'm putting a little extra in this area. I'm hoping I can get it to kind of sand out a little.
Okay.
Already starting to harden a little bit here.
I do not like breathing that in.
Well, then you should move back away from it. You're the one that moved closer, my young son.
You know, I'm about 10 feet away. I can still smell it.
Yeah, that's not a total surprise.
Actually, from this small far away, it smells like pancakes with strawberries and waffles.
Interesting. Strangely.
Butter, toast, cereal, milk. Oop. Anyway.
All right, so there's that. gonna do a little bit more. So I'm gonna make up another batch and then I'll keep on working on this, but we'll come back when we get it all set.